Did you know the word novel comes from the French nouvelle, which means new? So I say this because we get so fed this idea that a novel, to be worthy of calling a novel, should be written this way. It should have this many beats, and the rising action should be here, and the climax should be here, and the denouement should go like this, and there should be this kind of transformation, and so on and so forth. So if you've followed me for any amount of time, I really don't believe in the formula of fiction or writing of any kind. I do think there's wonderful forms we can use to help inform our stories. I think there are amazing, tools and craft tools that we need to drive our stories forward. And I just want to remind you that there isn't one way to do this. And so it can be really, really helpful to, sometimes a formula can get us started, it can get us going, and then we go, oh, my story's not fitting there anymore, so I'm going to let it go, instead of really trying to push your story into the formula and think there's something wrong with you and why can't you get it to do that, and so on and so forth. And instead recognize when the formula is no longer serving your story, and begin to attend to and listen to your story for what it wants and what it needs. Now, I help writers find the patterns of the inner patterns and inner workings of their stories so that they can write their stories their own way. And if you're curious about that work, you can sign up for my Embodied Story Starter Kit. It's down below. It's totally free. And I welcome you to sign up for it and receive the teachings there. And in the meantime, just notice if you're struggling to get your novel or your memoir to fit someone else's idea of what it should be, then just take a pause and know that there's nothing wrong with you, and that writers and creatives are always tweaking and changing and developing new forms, and not that you have to necessarily develop a new form, but that there are options out there for you. It doesn't have to be one particular way.